Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since the last time I did a video, but today I'm here to talk about holiday hair. So with the holidays coming up, New Year's, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, there are many events you're going to have to go to this season, and I am here with all of your lock tricks, tips, and tools for getting through the holidays with ease and class. So the first look I like to do, some of you may have seen on my Instagram, is the holiday curl, loose curl look. It's really easy to do this one. I'll show you how I did it step by step. So basically, I like to take my handy dandy toolkit is a must for all things holidays. You're always going to need bobby pins. I feel like you can never have enough. And when I say bobby pins, I mean these babies. I like to get the curled, I don't know if you can see these, the curved edge flat bobby pins. I find with smaller locks, the open ones I like to use before in some of my older videos, they get stuck and really pinch, especially when I need a retightening like right now. And I find that the smooth ones that are flat and curved without ridges are perfect for some of the buns that I'm going to be showing you how to do today. So this is the first look. It's easy to do, but you want to always make sure that you have bobby pins to secure later. Basically, you want to section your hair off into 4 sections or more. Depending on how many curls you want or how tight you want the curls to be, you're going to want to section those off. So I always do 4 quadrants. I start by doing it in half, and then I do a section here, the upper top, and then I do another section here. So I always end up with 2 here, and then 2 up here. And basically, you're just going to make bantu knots out of that section. But you want to braid them first, and that's the key. I find that braiding them gives them that extra beachy wave look. So I'll do one. I'm not going to do the whole thing, so, you know, but just just so I can show you how to do these, this is how I did it. I just start to section my hair off, and then I start to braid. I always make sure that I do this wet. So I'll take a spray bottle, or I will take my hand and dip it in water and scrunch the water into the braid. So I braid it all the way down, and then sometimes I run out of locks. They're uneven here, so I'll just twist it at the end. So you can see it's a loose braid and then it's twisted. This is key to get the curl. I take my finger and I wrap it around the edge of the lock. So I'm going to show you that again. Take an index finger or 2 if you want a looser one, if your locks are longer. Mine are shorter, so I have to do it this way. But I take my finger and I start to wrap the hair around the lock. So I pull it up, slide my thumb out, it's kind of hard to see, and then I just fold and roll, everyone. Fold and roll. It's going to look like a snail or a rosette. And then so there it is. And then I'll take my black rubber band. I don't have one. Pause this for a second. Okay, so then I take I keep all my little rubber bands handy in my cute little bag. And I just get these from the beauty supply store. I get brown ones so that if I want to do updos later when I want to use them, they're not bright pink or something. The clear ones I just can't find. My locks are still too short and small. So I get one of these brown bands, and this is still damp, and I just put a rubber band around the whole thing to hold it. And there you go. And then I do that on all sections of my head. Now my hair, as you can see the back, it's still fairly short in the back, so I don't do the whole thing. I only do the first half of my head, the top half of my head. And I let these in the back stay straight, just for length. And that way when it comes out, you can see I have this fun bob style going on. Ouch. So that's what I do. Ooh, you can see the breakage, y'all. I need some moisture. Alright, so that's how I do this beachy wave look. And again, this is about 4 days out. If you see that first picture I did on my Instagram from my holiday party at work, I had some serious holiday curl. So this is day 4, and you can tell they are still wavy and beachy, and they still have that volume. And here is where it's straight. I didn't do this long one on purpose. So these longer ones right by my ears, I leave them straight so I get a bit of a bob shape. This length is interesting because you can't do too much, but you still have a lot of versatility. So it's one fun trick for loose beachy waves in a medium bob lock style. The second trick that I love to do, one of my favorites, is the half halo. Here it is when it's straight. You can see a picture of that also on my Instagram, Mellow Locks. If you want to follow me, you'll see all sorts of styles that you can do. If you want videos on how to do those styles, please leave me comments in the section below, and I will do videos on those. I know I'm behind. I haven't done videos in a long time, but I'm going to catch up, and I will get back to all of you. So anyway, this half halo braid, I like to pull all of my hair over to one side. You can do right side or left side, doesn't matter. I'm feeling the left side this month, so that's what I'm going to do. And I take about 2 inches of hair. I'm going to push this part to the back because I'm not going to use it. So you want to get this front chunk. You can see if I were to just pull it up, that's the chunk I like to decorate. So I pull this front chunk up, and I'm going to start fake French braiding, which means I'm only going to use 2 sections of hair rather than 3 traditional French braid. We'll do a French braid next. But if you want the halo, I just do 2 twists. So I pull one up and around, and then I'm going to pick up some more locks and go up and around. You see I'm grabbing it with my other finger. So I take some, I grab it with my middle finger, and I pull it back. And this is all loose. I'm not really pulling, I'm just sort of maneuvering it, if that makes sense. Then I do it again. I hook it with my middle finger and I loosely pull it back just so I can create some volume. And then I do it again. And each time I'm picking up more locks. As you can see, I'm kind of pushing it towards this way to create some more volume. My locks aren't that long. If your locks are really long, please skip this step unless you want a giant, you know, halo. I don't know what you're going for, but I'm trying to create volume I don't have. Alright, now I get to the part where it gets really thick. You can stop here. I like to get some out of my face, so I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it actually a few more times. Now I'm going to start create a barrel roll. I'm just going to start taking locks and wrapping them around the locks that are out. I don't know if this is making sense, but I'm taking locks and just wrapping them around other locks basically until it hits my ear. And then I just take the ones that are loose, I take my flat, rounded bobby pin. I don't know why I have to use my teeth to open it, but I do. And then I bobby pin it down. Once it's secure, I can either tuck it behind my ear or kind of just let it lie. You can go back and fix your flyaways and just sort of tuck them away. This one's really stubborn because it's curly. This hairstyle I find works better when your locks are not already curly, so maybe tomorrow I'll go back and do this hairstyle. But there you go. And now you have a cute style that's out of your face. Great for the holidays. You can do all the hair flipping you want, and it's going to stay out of your face. And it looks elegant. You can do the same thing with the French braid. So let me show you how to do that. Oh my goodness. I need to do a video on breakage. Okay, so for the French braid, do the same thing. You want to section off the front and back parts of your hair. And this time you're just going to braid. You separate into 3 different chunks. And I like to loosely braid, again, to create that volume. So I just take the locks and I loosely braid while I pick up other locks. It's kind of hard to tell, but my tension, I'm literally just more like weaving than pulling and braiding. Again, if your locks are longer, you may want to pull, but I'm just putting them over top. I hope you all know how to braid, because the tutorial is not on that. If you don't know how to braid, I will do a tutorial on braiding locks later on. So yeah, I braid and I braid and I braid. This is another good one if you want to fake refresh your waves in the front, but you don't want to wash your whole hair. Just wet it while you're braiding it. And then I braid till I can't anymore, and I literally just tuck it behind my ear. Again, with my bobby pin that does not hurt my scalp. And then I pull these locks back down again. You can also tuck the flyaways away. There you go. Another cute holiday hairstyle. This one works curly or straight, I find anyway. So voila! Alright, my last style you can do with a combination if you want, but I find it looks the cutest, at least in my opinion, to each their own, when it is loose, because then it can have a bang. The classic French twist. So I think I may have pictures on this. If I do, look at these pictures. If not, ignore what I'm saying. And I will show you how to do that. Basically, you want to start by just pulling as much hair as you can back. I like to leave a strand out or two, but you don't have to. And I section off, I kind of leave this hair in the front alone. I just pull everything from my ear back, kind of loosely up. I don't know if you all can see what I'm doing. So I have all this hair and I'm trying to smooth it. Turn this way. This can also be a style if you have enough locks. There you go. Boom. Style. My hair is still kind of short in the back, so it's not really a ponytail. So this is the tricky part. I'll turn around for this part so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have it kind of smushed in between my two hands, and I'm going to grab from the bottom as well if you can. This is where bobby pins might come in handy. If your hair is too short, so I sandwich it as much as I can, and then I'm taking my hand and I'm flattening it into the palm of my hand, and then I'm going to roll it. I don't know if you saw that. I flattened and I rolled, and then I kind of push it back. And now, more bobby pins. You just want to secure what you did, and then you can go back and fine tune it later. Okay. And then I'm always going to make sure I'm squeezing and pinching this side. I'm pinching in so I can grab all the extra locks. And then I'm making sure I fold this way. So I'm folding it back in. I'm shoving hair into that crease. I hope you all can hear this. Alright. So that's the start of it, and then you can go back and do the same thing with the bottom ones. Either twist them in, tuck them down. Okay. And, just tuck all the baby ones away. So there you have it. It's so easy, you guys. It takes like 5 minutes. And look how classy that is. I like to leave my bang out. Look at that. That's awesome. I love it. It's my favorite holiday go-to. You can also obviously do the twisting that we did before in other videos and make it more dramatic by pulling your hair back on top. I like to leave it my bang down. That's another fun one. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed my holiday video. I promise I'll do a lock update at some point. This one's just for the holidays, just for you. And please share, like, subscribe. Check out @mellowlocks on Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos. Ciao.